those nozzles right there, man, those things are worthless. So if you really want to get it off, take the top off, pop in your freaking funnel, and let it roll. Or else they've got a hose, which I'm going to buy pretty soon, hopefully, where it siphons it into your gas tank. Really neat. One of the other preppers, I saw it on his channel, and it worked really well. I believe it was the Road Warrior, so if you want to check that one out, it's pretty cool. They're about 16 bucks for the hoses, and it just siphons it right into the deal. Other things I like to keep in my truck just for the hell of it is a good set of this is Gorilla Tape, but duct tape will do. I like Gorilla Tape because it's a little bit better than duct tape. And so, like, if you ever bust a hose, or something needs taped up, for God's sakes, I mean, really, I mean, you know, duct tape has a million and one uses, but yeah, this stuff is the stuff. So if you ever get a radiator hose leak or a power steering hose leak, and you just need to just kind of keep it on the low as possible from leaking, wrap it up with some of this. You know what I'm saying? And then roll out. So always keep a thing of duct tape on you or some kind of tape. Keep a good set of gloves. Now these are air conditioning gloves, but I like them because they got the grips. They're heavy duty set. I use them for gardening, air conditioning, whatever. Gloves are good to have, just in general anyway, because you never know what you're going to be handling when you're handling a tire or something hot. Maybe it's by your exhaust. So yeah, keep a pair of gloves on you and keep an air filter mask of some sort. For fumes, for dust, you know, who knows what kind of situation we're all going to be in if anything goes down. And you need an air filter. Now this is just a little rinky-dink one. Again, I use for gardening. I've got the gas mask for major situations, and I've got a respirator for my vehicle, which you know you can get at Harbor Freight for $10. You can get a full-fledged face mask. It goes over your mouth, has the two filters on each side. It's pretty good to keep. Like I said, if you're ever in a situation where you're going to need some to breathe, that's probably what you're going to have. I'm not saying you need a full-on gas mask, but hey, better than that is good to have. But if you can't have anything else, have at least something. Like I said, maybe a volcano erupts or, you know, whatever. Have something to keep your breathing at a decent level. I can also keep a first aid kit. For this little thing, you know what, this is pretty stocked. I've got all kinds of pain medicine in here, bandages, quick clot, you know, sewing kit. This is, you know, it looks small, but this thing is actually pretty gnarly. This is my general shtf situation medical kit. You know, everybody has bigger medical kits, but I've designed the way to keep everything I need basically into that. So you don't need to go fancy if you're doing medical kits and stuff for bug out. This is just perfect. It's got everything, a lot of the things. There's a couple of bottles and stuff that I have, you know, like alcohol and brags and stuff like that. But I mean, I got a lot of pills in there and everything that you need. So medical kits, man, I mean, medical is big. So get your medical in order, you know, like your food and your water. But you ain't gonna be able to go to the doctor. You're gonna want something to tide you over, you know. God, like I said, God only knows what kind of situation we're gonna be in. Always have a decent medical kit. So another thing is straps, which I guess would be my final little chingadera to keep on you at all times. Always keep straps. I mean, I know some of you don't have trucks, but you know what? Like I said, when you want to roll out and you're trying to get everything into your vehicle, you're going to strap stuff to the roof, to the trunk, to the God only knows where. So, you know, you can get bungee cords, you can get straps, you know. The longer the better. I made the mistake and got these, you know, 2-footers, and they don't stretch out very well. But hey, I can put two together and make a decent rope. But yeah, get something decent. They're pretty cheap anywhere you go. So get yourself some straps. I think I'll probably move on to the maintenance right now. Oh, and this, like I said, this can fit most of your stuff. You know, if you just want to keep a cord of everything, you can put in here your headlights in here, gloves. Obviously, the battery you can't. Oh, also, hey, if you can, keep at least one jack stand. You've usually got your normal vehicle jack, which will do. But like I said, if you're on the side of the road, you're jacking it up, maybe it's not stable, you're trying to hurry up, fix that flat, just slide that under there real quick, bada bing, bada boom. Not a necessity. I keep it on mine because I have a truck, big whoop. Um, you know, so a jack is something optional you guys might want to think about. But again, a lot of the stuff can fit in a small little container, and you can store it in your trunk. Not a lot. And all this stuff sans the battery. All of this is under $100. Even that. Even the big fancy case full of with speakers and everything. You go to a Sears outlet, that's normally $80. I got it for 20 at a Sears outlet. You just got to go shopping around for the right deals. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, all the other stuff, the headlights, the fluids, the air filter, not the battery. Battery's going to cost you more than 100, or around 100, depending on where you go. Walmart, gets 75. I think Walmart still has the $50 batteries, if your car can take it. Be sure to get the right battery. Don't get the wrong battery. There's nothing worse than you having the wrong battery for your car. Do your own research. Because if you go to Walmart in some cases, they'll mess up and they'll put the wrong battery. Not a lot. I'm not saying it happens all the time. I worked at Walmart. We were usually pretty good. But there was the occasion where you had some guy that didn't know what he was doing and he put the wrong battery in. Same went for Firestone. So don't think just because I went to Walmart. No. The shops sometimes mess up the battery size. So do your own research. Make sure your battery, what series battery, it's usually right here. And you can read it off. A lot of your batteries have the date on the side somewhere or on the top to let you know how old it is. So, like I said, 4 years, get rid of it. But yeah, like I said, all this stuff is under $100, guys. So, save yourself $100, get all your chemicals, get your odds and ends. That knife right there looks pretty awesome, I guess. But that was only $6 at Harbor Freight. Go to Harbor Freight. You guys are, if you're on a budget like I am, Harbor Freight for tools is great. You just need a general tool set and things of that nature. So, stock up. Make sure you guys are prepared. Again, if you believe that everything's going to go to hell, you got to at least admit to yourself that. If prices are going up. So what's wrong with having some spare stuff? So when something goes out like a headlight, you're not paying $20 for a headlight that 6 months ago cost 10. It's gonna happen, guys. I hate to break it to you. So even if you're not prepared for a SHTF situation, guys, just it's good to have a general set of everything. You guys use your cars all the time, etc., etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the maintenance aspect of it now. And I'm going to show you how to hit this up right here. Bada bing. Tire gauge, well, tire treader. Stick it in there, move it around, make sure you don't hit the bumps, and read it. Well, let's see what I got on my outside. Looks like a 6, maybe even a 5. Go to the middle. Wiggle it around. Like I said, this is how you tell if you have uneven wear, going from inside to outside and looking at it. So I have a pretty good tread right now. I'm at about a 6, which I'm pretty much 50%. Like I said, most tires come with a 10 tread. Your truck tires usually come with 13. Your off-roader tires will come with 15 to 17 and up. So, and like I said, all you got to do with this, bam, turn it on, check your tire pressure. That's obviously on the wrong setting. 22, that's low. Alright, 25.5, it's a little bit low, but it's something I'm going to have to address. Generally, you want your tires, even on a car tire, you want your tire above 30 psi. If you're in a muddy situation or a snowy situation, keep your tire psi down. Keep it no more than below 25. Don't go below 25 on any situation if you're going to do a long haul. Short hauls, you're trying to get out of that muddy situation, you can go down to 20, but I wouldn't go any lower. Um, let's see. Check your year if you want. The year of your tire is important because after 10 years they're definitely no longer good, but generally after 5 they're bad. But this is the DOT number, and you know, blah 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 manufacturer. Here's the date. The last 4 numbers of the date. As you can see, these were made in 03. I definitely need new tires, but like I said, I'm poor, and that's how I roll. So if you want to check how old your tires are, as you can see, it's got cracks. It's got a lot of cracking along the side. That's what you got to watch for, because any kind of bounce and it's gonna blow, you know. So down here, to check your tire size, it's always this: P295/70/15. Rim size, width, height. I probably got that wrong, but hey, I got the rim size right. But yeah, it always starts out with a P or an LT for light truck. So passenger or light truck, LT, and then it'll say your tire size. So this way you know your tire size. Now it's just the tires you got on. Maybe you bought it used like I did. These are the wrong tires for this truck. So what we're gonna do is, as you can see, got my locking gas cap on. Kill. Hopefully I find that key. You can come in here. Here's where mine is. I got the little, I know you guys can't see that because of the sun probably, but you know, you got your tire size, you got your PSI, got your all your information for your car, your towing weight. That's either here or it's right here on the door somewhere. So keep that in mind when you want to know your tire size, your pressures, things of that nature. Yeah. Set up this air filter business. Let's go back around. Sorry if I'm giving anybody a headache. Alright, air filter. Very simple procedure. Very simple. Alright, here's my air cleaner. Goes on like that. I unscrewed it up here. Take it off. Bada bing. Place my air filter. Put it back. Not hard, right? Same thing. Most of your air filters, you guys are going to find it over here, driver's side. In some odd shape or form, it's going to be a box, maybe a couple of screws. And you pop off the thing. Replace the air filter. Very simple. Nissan likes to keep them like back here in a box. You just take off that like cover right here, and there's an air filter in here along your firewall. That's Nissan. Some other brands, they like to keep their air filters up here. Very few times you're going to see it. Your common car has it here, or it has it over here. Battery, as you can see, there's my battery. And as you can see, like I said, up here it's got, you know, should have the cutout for when the date was. I know how old it is because I'm like that. But here, look, see, here's the rating. I have a 75 series battery. So, you know, and watch your cold cranking amps. See, I got 630. That's about what my car rates. So your cold cranking amp is what you want to pay attention to. Not all batteries have your, you know, whatever on the top. But if they do, keep an eye on those cold cranking amps. Keep an eye on what series battery you are. Like I said, when you're looking for batteries, check this out. Make sure you got that around there. Make sure there's no corrosion. Make sure it's tight. Make sure both of them, you know, give them a good pull. Give them a good pull. If they're any kind of loose, tighten them up. Now, a 5/16 battery, it takes, excuse me if I say, a side post battery takes a 5/16 wrench. Keep a 5/16 inch wrench on you at all times for if you have a side post. That's pretty much 99% of the time. Sometimes you're going to get a manipulated battery that has, you know, something else. But generally, 5/16 side post. Top posts are generally range from 10 to 14. So have those sizes. 10 millimeter, 11 millimeter, 12 millimeter, 14 millimeter. And have a crescent wrench. Just because. So your top post battery generally take 10 or 11 or 13. But have 10 through 14 just because. Alright, my camera's running out of time here. I'll probably come back and show you guys fuel injection and a couple other things to pay attention to. So until then, Red Dot Prepper, I'll be back.